And there the Mavericks earlier getting set to play. We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the American Airlines Center. We're in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks. All live on 2K Sports. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from LaMarcus Aldridge?
Well, I think Aldridge is one of the most consistent low-post scorers in the NBA. An underrated star, I think, because you can throw him the ball on the block and he'll create offense for you. But he can also step outside and knock down that jump shot.
Yeah, that jump shot is silky smooth, and he typically likes to operate 17 feet and in, right in the elbow area. He can body up and be physical with anybody. He plays with his back to the basket. The prototypical power forward with his skill set.
So for the Spurs, their last game, a win against Sacramento. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
And you look at the box score from that game, guys, and the first thing you notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Yeah, and one thing the box score doesn't show is just how many points came as a direct result of those turnovers. There were a whole bunch of them.
Nice way for him to get started here early.
And guys, hopefully a sign of things to come from him here.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw tonight.
And for the season, guys, they're about 73% from the line, so kind of a mediocre shooting club.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Now here is Aldridge. Pass to Murray. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good for Murray. So for Dallas, their last game, a win against Golden State.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
The shot's good from Sotto. He's got five.
Beautiful reverse. He got his glide on and left the D in the rearview mirror.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the San Antonio Spurs. He talked about their first meeting on the year and how his team wasn't at their sharpest in the defensive end. He said that if they wanted to even this series up at one apiece, they would have to play good team defense and help on rotations. Let's see if they can pull it off.
Thanks for the report, Doris. Steve, Clark, your thoughts on their defensive focus here?
Well, it's the right strategy, Kevin, because you have to play to your strengths as a team. You can't get away from who you are.
And that's right, Steve. Their strength is certainly what they do defensively. They can rattle folks.
And the layup's good off the glass.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Doncic. He's covered by Murray. Passes to Mitchell. Dallas moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Soto. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
The free throw off from Soto. The Spurs have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Harris. Oh, trying for it. Misses the 3. Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the inside. Here's Soto. Rebound San Antonio. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards, guys. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Dallas again missing. Back to what Steve just said, in terms of rebounding, they did not have a good time of it when they squared off previously.
And once things started to go bad for them, guys, and they did go bad, I mean, they were that much less aggressive on the glass, and that's a no-win formula.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Gill kicks to DeRozan. Rejected by Soto, and that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Here's Murray. Last game out he had 14. Here's Harris.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Second chance shot.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
The pass to Soto. He's covered by Gill. Up off the screen. No good from Soto. Pass to Murray. Trying his luck deep. It's rebounded by Soto. Mavericks shooting to start out this game about 43%. Down low. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Coming off a 22-point game against Golden State.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Here's Mitchell. The three-pointer, no good. And here's DeRozan. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pit.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
To the middle. Ball stolen. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ahead. Here's Mitchell. Here's Tarzanez. Cannot hit. Excellent D there from Gill.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Here's Harris. Gill. And the shot is good.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Back to Green. He passes to Soto. Here's Mitchell. DeRozan defending. And there's the feed to Green. Pass to Soto. The second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. Now it's some of the most explosive players in the NBA lately. The highest scoring small forwards of the past month. And you look at DeRozan, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
You know, a lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Steve, I'd say more than pretty good. Those are the guys that give opposing defenses nightmares on a regular basis.
Now here's DeRozan, averaging 20 points per game. Here's Murray, and it's San Antonio with an up. And the Mavericks with possession here, trailing by 4. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell off a pick from Claver. Here's Doncic. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Good. Williams with the ball, averaging 6 points per contest. He dishes it to Claver. The kick out to Williams. Here's Tarzanez. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. San Antonio leading by 3. The pass to Murray. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're making a statement here, guys, going inside for 8 of their last 10 points.
Time to man up on D and stop these free runs to the rim.
And so here is Dallas. Williams kicks to Mitchell. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. He feeds it to DeRozan. Here's Gill. The putback. It's rebounded by Claver.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Gill. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
Time called here. The Spurs. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We look at San Antonio. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, the Dallas Mavericks. They're down in 7th place.
Seeing where the Mavericks are, they've lost a little something this year. That really isn't where they should be in the standings.
Well, and you wonder if the expectations weren't a little too high for this club. I mean, I know they were excellent last year, and people thought it would just carry over, but that's not always the way it works in the NBA.
Here's Walker. It's rebounded by Claver.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Robinson passes to Sotto. Backs down. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
Back to Walker. Number 34. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Spurs lead by 2. Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Robinson kicks to Claver. Pass to Sotto. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1.
You know, guys, you look back to their last game, he was off from the charity stripe all night long.
And you wonder if that's not still on his mind today.
Guys, I think free throw shooting, and Steve, you can speak to this, is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Walker's shot is off. Dallas shooting to start out this game about 43%. Another 3 for Dallas.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Now here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, no question. You look at his assist totals. I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing with really spreading that ball around.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Robinson dishes to Claver. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. Sotto the pass to Robinson. Clock at 4. Here's Allen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Over the last month, let's see how the Mavericks fared in the NBA rankings. Second in fewest turnovers per game. Third in blocks. And they're in the top 10 in rebounding. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And Clark, you know, when you commit so few turnovers, it's key because you become a much better offensive team. You're constantly getting looks at the basket, and your defense isn't vulnerable either because you're able to get back in transition so much easier.
And the shot is good.
Those are what we call confidence building blocks.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's Allen on the wing. Inside. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Walker's running. Here's Weatherspoon. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Here's Claver. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Sotto. Puts up a 3. Shot is no good. It's a tie game in Dallas. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Spend your Christmas day with the NBA. James Harden and the Houston Rockets go up against the Utah Jazz. This weekend, NBA action.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
The city for them after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for them. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio. And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. Their next game is at New Orleans Arena for a game with the Pelicans. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. The Mavericks have made two of their previous three free throws in today's game. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. San Antonio trailing here. Feeds it to Johnson. Walker. Doubled by Claver. Johnson defended by Harkless. Another shot. Aldridge, no luck. And here comes Harkless. On the wing, Brown. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Aldridge. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Aldridge has got his first points of the night.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Dishes to Harkless. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here's Brown outside. The rebound by Johnson. Spurs trail by three. And it's Walker penetrating. And it's blocked by Brown. But they'll get another chance. Simonic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Robinson a screen on Walker. Brown kicks to Robinson. Back to Brown. The dish to Robinson. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Brown kicks to Robinson. There's the three. Can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Back to Walker. Kicks it to Aldridge. With the teardrop and gone beyond the stripe. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Weatherspoon, guarded by Robinson. Back to Aldridge. He passes it to Walker. On the wing, Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. He nails it, and we're tied up. Aldridge has got his second basket of the night.
He's coughing up the rock an awful lot.
The Spurs making a switch here. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Walker against Brown. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Simovic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for San Antonio.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight. And it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Here's Robinson. Drops in the breakaway layup. And now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
That's exactly what you want coming off a steal. Get into transition, find an easy basket.
Yes, sir. The ideal fast break opportunity there.
Johnson kicks to Walker. There's the pass to Murray. The feed to Johnson. Cans it from downtown. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Now, here is Robinson. He's got 5. Green left side. Soto. Aldridge is covering. Pass to Green. Here's Soto. Tipped away. Off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. And so here is Dallas. They get it again. And finally they hit one. He's got 22.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Here's Murray, guarded by Robinson. He dishes it to Aldridge. He feeds it to Walker. Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson with it. Now defended by Soto. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Robinson dishes to Green. Soto. Aldridge is covering. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
These past few weeks, you can see how San Antonio stacks up. First in assists, first in three-point field goal percentage. And they're the number 2 field goal percentage team in the league. This is a team that has really grown in that area, taking good shots and knocking them down.
Yeah, and the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
The Spurs making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And the Spurs with possession here. Their next game is at New Orleans Arena for a game with the Pelicans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Aldridge from the top of the key. Again, the Spurs good for 2. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Brown kicks to Robinson. Back to Brown. Pass to Soto. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 25 points in the game.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Passes it to DeRozan. Feeds it to Walker. He kicks it to Aldridge. Dishes it to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Tries a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. It's Brown with the drive. Outside, Green deflects the pass. Here's Soto. Makes it off the glass. And now a 3-point Maverick lead.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Tries to save it. Fast break, Dallas. Back to Robinson. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. It's off to Oklahoma City for them after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Dallas leading by 3. Brown outside. And there's the pass to Sotto. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. He has 29.
This seems like they're finding an open lane in the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And DeRozan. Here we go. Green with the block.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense. You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And he knocks down the first one. Gill is checked in for San Antonio. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Spurs trail by 6. A look from Harris. Off the left rim and out. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Pass to Sotto. He's covered by Gill. The shot's good from Sotto. 32 points in the game. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark, you never like to see a player have to come out of the game with an injury.
Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime.
Making a switch here. And let's take this opportunity to show you the shooting guards with the highest percentage from the floor over the last month. The dish to Harris. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's DeRozan. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
And here are the Mavericks now. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Sotto. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 8. Passes it to Murray. They set the pick. Kicks to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gill. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Kevin, his defensive abilities really set him apart. I think he's one of the league's best defenders.
You know, the saying goes that great defense beats great offense, but great defense is more consistent. That shooting touch can come and go, but he's not going anywhere.
Here's Sotto. Offensive rebound. Now the pass to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good from Sotto. He's got 34.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
The open shot. Harris once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
No good from Sotto. Spurs trail by 10. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Gets it to go. DeRozan's got 6. The Mavericks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Mitchell passes to Soto. Here's Doncic. No good from outside.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
And DeRozan, here we go. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, last game, guys, he shot very well from the stripe. Made a nice contribution there.
Yeah, he sure did. Turned in a really nice performance.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Soto, and he drops him the layup off the glass. He's got 36.
I don't think they can ask much more than what he's done this quarter.
Passes it to Murray. The feed to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Dallas. Harkless has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Mitchell. He feeds it to Harkless. He passes to Mitchell. To the paint. Leaps for it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Kevin, we've got a moment here to take a look at what the Spurs have done as far as NBA stats go over the last month. Second in field goal percentage. Second in three-point field goal percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in assists. They've got scores, and they're a pretty good passing team as well.
Now let's talk about the shooting for a second, Clark, because when you look at that number, that's
Nice D from Gill. From half court. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Dallas up by 10. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Let's get into the first half breakdown. We're starting to get into the thick of the NBA season. For the Dallas Mavericks, they have the lead against San Antonio. They're in 7th place in the conference standings right now, looking to solidify their shot at the playoffs. And for the Spurs, they're still gutting it out. They've been putting a lot of defensive pressure on the other team, taking care of the rock offensively, fundamental basketball, both sides of the court. DeMar DeRozan's come up big for them. He's got 8 points, and he's also contributed on the glass. Let's start off with a look at what's on tap for later on tonight. For the Grizzlies, they'll be up against the Warriors out in Oakland. That matchup should be a fun one to watch. Tip-off time, 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific. And one game also on the docket. The Trailblazers will square off against the Rockets. 2 teams sitting on top of their divisions. That game gets going at 11 Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. And a look here at the other NBA action. The Jazz are in a close one against the Los Angeles Lakers. That one just halfway through the first. And that does it for us here in the studio. Thanks so much for joining me. And now, back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Soto.
seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And see, all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Spurs trail by 12. And for San Antonio, Gill is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Harris in at the shooting guard. Mar DeRozan on the wing. Soft touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 10 points.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
And for Dallas. Outside, Green. Offline with his three.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
And for San Antonio, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Gill is out there at DeRozan. And it's Harris in at the 2. Feeds it to DeRozan. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. 12 points for him. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Right side, Green. DeRozan defending. Post shot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Mavericks have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. The free throw drops for Green. So he gets them both. Now Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Offensive rebound, Spurs.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Goes back up. Rejected by Soto. Here's Doncic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 5.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Here's Gill. Mavericks with the rebound.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. You're right in his face.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Wow, he's got such a...
And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course of the past month. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. DeRozan against Green. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Dallas. Mitchell's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Puts the lead pass in front of him. They get the rebound. Rejected by Gill. Passes to Murray. Back to Harris. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. Tough day so far.
Aldridge with some nice D. Spurs trail by 15. Here's Murray. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And his free throws are only going in at about a 72% rate this season. Not a terrible number, but something that could definitely improve.
And fellas, I think he...
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Green against DeRozan. And here is Green, averaging 14 points a game. And that one's good. He's got 8.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Gill, the pass to Murray. He kicks to DeRozan. Hits the jumper in space. DeRozan's got 14.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
They set the screen. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell off a pick from Soto. Dishes it to Green. Cans the shot from the lane. Green's got 4 points this quarter. Spurs trail by 16. Murray the pass to DeRozan. The shot is off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Soto. Aldridge is covering. There's the triple. No good for Mitchell. DeRozan with it. He's got 14. Murray. Here's Harris. And it's blocked. Green the pass to Soto. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Gets the bucket. He's got 7. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight. Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Green with the ball. Averaging 14 points a game. Pass to Mitchell. Inside. It's tipped. And stolen by Aldridge. One-on-one here. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal. Fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Pass to Mitchell. Soda. Aldridge is covering. Green passes to Soda. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. He's got 10.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And Steve, even more than that, this is what I think of when I think of him. Late in the fourth quarter, time winding down. They've got one shot to win the game. He's your man. He's the guy I'm looking for to make it happen. As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Here's the pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Murray, the pass to Harris. That's good. Harris has got 7 now in this quarter.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Pass to Mitchell. Soda. Aldridge is covering. Deflected. And stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Harris with the second effort. And he lays it up and in. Harris has got 11 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Here's Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 11.
They are killing him with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Here's Harris. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Soto, the pass to Mitchell. There's the dish to Green. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Kicks to Harris. Harris gets the screen from Gill. Pass to Murray. Back to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Harris missing again. Mavericks leading by 13. Mitchell passes to Soto. Here's Mitchell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
The 17-footer. Here's Aldridge. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Aldridge has got 10 points. Dallas has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed fire. Passes it to Soto. Outside, Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
And that's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
Murray, good.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Here's Mitchell. He has 5. And there's the pass to Soto. Green left side. Leads him in there. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. And that one's good. 8 points for him.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Here's DeRozan. 2:44 left here in the third quarter. Soto, the pass to Mitchell. Connects in the foul line jumper. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
You're going to be, if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Here's Murray. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's a good screen. Soto, the pass to Green. Off target with his 3.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And it's Harris off the drive.
It's a man impersonation here, hasn't he?
Here's DeRozan. San Antonio again missing. Mavericks leading by 14. Soto, the pass to Mitchell. The feed to Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
He's normally a really big threat from long range. Struggling right now. He might need to mix his game up a little bit.
Murray, the pass to Gill. Here's Harris. A three-pointer off the mark. He feeds it to Green. Here's Soto. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by 14. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Spend your Christmas day with the NBA. The Chicago Bulls take on the Philadelphia 76ers. This weekend, NBA action.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And you see a player have to come out of the game like this. I mean, you just hope for the best.
You're right. You do hope for the best. You cross your fingers, say a prayer, and hope it's nothing major. We'll see what the update is here shortly.
Number 7. The shot is off. Great D that time from Kleber. And for San Antonio. Drills it from outside. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from beyond the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line.
Looking to get it going. Number 34. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Spurs making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here's Kleber. Another 3 for Dallas.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Mavericks leading by 16. Here's Porzingis. The kick out to Brown. Dallas moving it around. He passes to Green. Brown back to Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Harris is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Spurs trail by 16. Now here is Harris. Pass to Murray. Number 44. And there's the rejection. Williams dishes to Green. It's stolen by Harris. Now Murray. And here's Walker outside. And that one's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without.
To overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Stolen by Walker. Number 7. And here is Green. They get it back. Second chance shot. And Kleber kicks to Green. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
No good on the free throw. San Antonio making a switch here. And Green's got 11 points here in just the second half. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. Mavericks leading by 20. It's Brown with the drive. Green, the pass to Soto. Back to Green. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. And again, unable to change momentum here. Back to Green. Smooth finger roll. Green's got 9 points in the quarter.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
That's good. The Mavericks are gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Soto. The offensive rebound. From deep. The shot misses.
That's a bad shot. You really hurt your team by taking a shot from that range. You put your defense in jeopardy.
And it certainly won't make him any friends with his teammate.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Mavericks leading by 19. DeRozan defending. Releases. That one wide left. Knocked away.
Tore it down that time. He may lack grace, but his length makes up for it. He can still throw it down now.
No, you don't have to be a fantastic leaper when you're his size.
Well, it's too bad because with a little more athleticism, can you imagine how dangerous he'd be underneath the boards?
Such a wide open look. Mavericks leading by 19 points. Brown the pass to Soto. Aldridge on him. In low. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And he has 42.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Murray. He dishes it to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Kleber. Claver's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside. They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3-ball. They shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Here's Soto, and he drops it in from the low post.
Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
The tray. That's good from Harris on the assist from DeRozan.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
It's Brown with the drive. Here's Soto. Aldridge with some nice D. Spurs trail by 19. Feeds to Harris. He kicks to DeRozan. Here's Gill, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I tell you what, it never gets old watching him work, does it, fellas?
No, Clark, that's a good way to put it. He will work. Great example of that on the offensive glass right there.
Yeah, just blue-collar stuff. And then he put a little flair in the dunk.
Harris gets the screen from Aldridge. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. And here are the Mavericks now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Brown the pass to Soto. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Soto.
Typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Harris is there. No good from Soto. Spurs trail by 17. Harris dishes to DeRozan. Back to Harris. This one for 3. Harris missing again. The Mavericks shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Robinson passes to Soto. That drops.
It's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Aldridge collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. Aldridge has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
There's a screen. No good from Soto.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
All sorts of time. Defensive rebound. Gill. And that one falls for Gill. And stolen by Harris. Trying to break that ice cold streak.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
Yeah, that could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Here's Soto. And that time, also a missed shot.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Back to DeRozan. And his offensive struggles continue. Mavericks leading by 12. Passes it to Soto. Rebounded by the Spurs. DeRozan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And things are going to come way too easy for him if he can get that deep post position.
I agree with you, Steve. You got to deny him the ball down there as best you can.
Blocked. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mitchell passes to Soto. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
The pass to Gill. Harris outside. And the 3 ball is good. Harris has got 8 points in the quarter.
You gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Mavericks leading by 11. Mitchell passes to Sotto. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Sotto. For a look here. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their game plan during that last break. He challenged this group to really go for it, saying, now's the time when winners take control. Now let's go out there and take it to them. Guys, a nice pep talk. We'll see if he got them going.
A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. Murray, the pass to Harris. Unloads. Kept alive. Another shot. Here's Gill. They had a number of cracks there to put him away empty-handed. Sotto guarded by Harris. Here's Sotto. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Dishes it to DeRozan.
Oh, hammer time.
Wow.
Hammer time.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
Yeah, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Here's the break. Aldridge up on top. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. 36 seconds left in the fourth. It's Allen with the drive. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Number 34, guarded by Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And Robinson comes to help. Number 23. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's San Antonio now. Shot clock at 2. Here's Weatherspoon. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan player of the game.
Mga ka-jam shot, hanggang dito na lang ang video ko. Thank you for watching and please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo sa mga susunod ko pang video. Keep safe and God bless.